Ever since I can remember, I have enjoyed RPGs. Now, I loved the Shin Megami Tensei series with its darker tones and difficulty and rewarding progression. I also really enjoyed the Knights of the Old Republic series because I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and I think these are two of the best RPGs ever made in existence. And I also really loved Pokemon growing up, which basically birthed my love for the genre as a whole. Now, there's a ton of RPGs available on mobile, and it's really hard to sift through the good ones and the bad ones, and it's really hard to find those hidden gems. But I have 5 of those hidden gems to share with you today. Let's get right into it. First up, we have Battle Hunters. Now, you can tell that this is a love letter to RPGs, and the developer really put a lot of passion and love into this game. It was built from the ground up for mobile, and it really shows through with its controls and how well the game plays out and feels. And what it comes down to is you're exploring these little overworlds with a fog of war mechanic, you're collecting loot, and you're fighting enemies. Now, the battle system is kind of a mixture between a turn-based game and a real-time strategy game. So whenever you click on a character, everything will pause and you can choose what they do, and then everything plays out in real time, and you can do that as much as you want. It's really unique and it's really satisfying to play. It has a ton of heart and charm, and it's a premium experience from beginning to end. If you just truly enjoy a classic fantasy RPG with a cool battle system, definitely give Battle Hunters a shot. Next up, we have Pixelate. Now, I've made videos about this one before as well, but I had to include it in this list. This is basically a perfect combination of the classic Final Fantasy series with the classic Pokemon series. Now, the way that you party build and you equip your characters with loot and choose abilities is just like Final Fantasy. And the way that you travel this overworld and the way the overworld looks and how you get into battles is exactly like Pokemon, where you're running through bushes, you get a random encounter, or you cross someone's eyesight and then they want to battle you. So if you like either of these series, I think this is a no-brainer, and I think there's a ton of lovable characters and great humor scattered throughout the game's single-player campaign. It's a fantastic little RPG. Definitely check it out. Alright, next up we have Unknown Knights. Now, with this game, it's basically a fantasy version of FTL with an RPG twist. So it's a roguelike where you're kind of choosing where your characters go or your party goes on this branching path, and you'll be able to choose, oh, I want to go to this bonfire and heal up the party, or I can go to this shop, or I can do this encounter or fight this boss. And the battle system is really unique, where it's kind of a simple RTS game and it's reactionary based, so you'll have to defend at the right times, attack at the right times, and kind of do certain formations at the right times. It's really hard to describe, but it's really cool. So if you like FTL and you want a game kind of like it with an RPG twist, and especially a twist to the battle system, give Unknown Knights a try. Next up, we have Evil Librium Soul Hunters. Now, this is a unique blend of different genres. Now, when you are dungeon crawling in this game, you tap on tiles to break them, and these tiles will reveal random things, such as encounters or items or collectibles or just a blank space to get you to the next tile. Now, whenever you get into encounters, the battle system is kind of an idle system where your characters will automatically attack, and then you can control when they activate their abilities. And you can also control their formation before you get into a battle. So that's where the strategy comes in. Now, there's also kind of a monster collecting element or a card collecting element where any creatures you encounter in this game you can collect and add to your party, which is really cool, and it's kind of built like a premium free to play game. So definitely check this out if any of that sounds cool, and I love the art style of this game. It's just so unique, and I feel like very few people have gotten to try it out. Last but certainly not least, we have Devilstone. Now, this is a JRPG, so if you like anime or if you don't, that will be a determining factor whether you like the aesthetics of this game, but I think it's a very good looking game, and it is a turn-based combat RPG, kind of similar to the classic JRPGs of the past. Now, there's a lot of likable characters in this, the storyline is decent, and everything is just pretty much solid. This is not going to blow your mind in any way, but as far as JRPGs go on the App Store, this is one of the best ones I've played. All right, guys, those are my top 5 hidden gems in the RPG genre on mobile. Please leave a like and pop a sub if it helped you out or if you enjoyed it in any way. And I've also made another video just like this one in the past. The link to that is in the description down below if you want more hidden gem recommendations in the RPG genre. I stream mobile games every Monday, and that is today actually, so definitely come check that out on the Twitch channel. That is linked in the description down below right now. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video, and take it easy.